So here's choice number one and choice number two. Are they about to make the right choice? So if you chose the first one, then yes, this portion of your reading has now ended. If you chose the second choice, no, they're not about to make a choice that you can be in agreement with. And this reading is all about the reasons and whether there is method to the madness or not. So there's someone who isn't really good with change. And this is why they're not going to be making a choice that you would agree is intellectual um or just the best choice for them at all. The reason why um, is again because this person um, likes to keep things the same, and they're kind of like guarded more or less. So they tend to keep some of their deep ruminations within them. I'm also getting that this person is very forgiving. So, say they may end up staying with someone and just forgiving them, you know, and just staying guarded because they feel comfortable being guarded. And they know that, you know, they are likely to be guarded no matter who they are with. And there are a lot of individuals out here like that. However, with this person is just forgiving and they don't want to change things because change is uncomfortable for them. So there is a person who is coming in as that being a reason why they would choose one person over another, and it wouldn't be a very good choice. Um, there's also someone who is happy go lucky and they try to make the best of every situation, the most of every situation. And in this particular case, I'm getting that they do think that there's evidence that the divine has, in fact, assigned them to someone. And they may have just recently come to terms with who that person may be. They feel that they will be able to reach happiness in some way, shape, or form. And they're going to find happiness no matter who it's with, no matter if it's the wrong person or not. A lot of people may feel that it is the wrong person. However, since they feel that fate is in charge of what they're doing, they are also unlikely to really put much push into things that they're doing. They may have been ambitious at one point in their lives, or they may never have been ambitious. However, this person is one who is like happy go lucky, joyful, and they basically are accepting whatever fate is pushing their way because they don't feel like there's a way around it. So they just have an accepting attitude and they don't even try to reach for the stars. They just kind of meander where the star is. They just let it shine down as it may, wherever it is. So if this person has this other option, they're likely to choose this other option, and they still are going to have this optimistic way of viewing the world. But again, they just feel that there's evidence that everything is assigned to go the way it's supposed to go. Now, these are people who may have a very difficult time in, doing things differently. Like if they have fallen into a slump, they may feel like even exercise can help them if they are overweight because that is just how they're thinking. They may be happy go lucky, happy with how they are, happy with their body, and they may not be at their healthiest. However, they're accepting it as opposed to trying to change it because they feel that they're really not in charge. Um, and they're just happy with it. They're just trying to make the most of, whatever is going on. See, this little person here is just on this unicorn here, and it's just happy to have some light. So that's what's going on with someone who is going to choose maybe one person over you or something like that, when you know you're the better choice. Another person who is making this choice that doesn't seem up to par is this emotional person. They have a lot of emotional upheaval that's going on in their lives. So yes, they also believe in fate, which hasn't brought them to a better place. However, instead of being optimistic and happy-go-lucky, this person is just full of a lot of emotional turmoil. And this person is just down and out about it, essentially. All right, so this is the person who, they're prisoner of their emotions. They feel overwhelmed. Another person is just barely trying to hold on. Like, they're like, okay, I'm gonna hold on through this next wave. I'm gonna try to get this little win in here. So they're kind of like clinging to whatever they have because it's all that they have. And they're just clinging from one person to the next, from one scenario to the next. And it's just all trees. They can't even see the forest. See? It's just all trees. They're holding on. Not only that, but I get the sense that they want to make someone else happy. So someone else may be saying, this is what you need to do. Or they think that someone wants them to do something. They've been led to believe that. And so they're staying put. They may be waving around in the wind, holding on to this one branch. And yet they want to make other people happy. They want to make someone else. They're placing that person's happiness above their own. So they're not the selfish type at all. They're not even the type to want to hold things close besides that branch that they're clinging to for dear life. And that's what's coming in for this other individual who is making this irresponsible, unlikely, highly baffling choice. This, in fact, may be why someone is choosing some really messy individual, a messed up person, over you, or someone who you know, and you know they're the better person. These are the different characters who happen to be making these choices presently. There's another person whose rationale is, this other person is trying to protect something. This, they have something. They're coming in looking like there's some savings or something that they need to protect. Now, this is a lump sum. So someone else what's coming to mind is where your heart is, where your treasure is. That's it. That's where your heart will be also. So this person is thinking about whatever they have that they're trying to extend. They may be trying to extend the warranty on whatever it is they're trying to protect here. They have like a treasure of it. And if they step out there, they either feel like they're going to be squandering it, or they've allocated it, they've designated it a certain way already. And so they're actually all tied up in that. They have made some sort of arrangements. And if they step out there, they're going to be putting this in jeopardy. So this person, for whatever reason, maybe other people are telling them, don't make this choice because it's not conducive to what you have going on financially. And so this person is concerned about this lump sum here. So there's something going on with that, and that is why this other person is making this choice. So they are being driven by something that is, they're trying to keep it in a safe place, I guess you could say. So maybe if they feel like if they stay in a certain predicament, maybe they're feeling like they'll be able to make some bank, as opposed to spending it and moving around and doing this and that. They seem to be someone who has their lump sum tied up. So maybe it's a business, maybe it's, they have it tied up in their responsibilities, renovations, or offspring, or family. And so they're keeping an eye on what they have going on there. So that's what's coming in. So now you know what the cards have to say on it all. Peace. Peace out.